It's time to take delivery of Jane's new venture. Yes, Jane is going to be betting on her own dreams here. Jane is going to name her venture Lewis after John Lewis, who was a labor organizer who served for a while as president of the United Mine Workers of America. And now the first order of business is to fit Lewis out. In the high slots, 2 EP TAC S Gaussian mining lasers. In the mid slots, I'm going to put in some shield stuff. Multi-spectrum shield hardener. Let's start with that. An EM shield amplifier. And a medium shield extender. And in the low slot, a mining laser upgrade. Again, we're not going to bother with rigs right now. We're still collecting enough salvage to put some rigs together, but this is enough to get us started. Let's get some drones. A couple of... do we have any Hornets? We don't have any Hornets. Well, we'll have to build some. We'll build some and stash them in there, and then off we'll go. You may remember Jane from a once popular series of books used to teach children how to read. Jane left that conventional life portrayed in those stories to become a capsuleer, but it left her with a chip on her shoulder. Far from conventional now, she has committed herself to following 4 cardinal rules that she calls her guiding stars. Her vision is to build a Chariots and fly it on a pilgrimage to the Eve Gate. These are the continuing adventures of Jane Honesty. 2 Hornets. Ready for delivery? Done? Alright, so we'll grab them. Hornets. Pop them in the drone bay. Close that down and away we go. Uncommon moon Sperrylite has Evaporite deposits that we need. Vanadinite has silicates that we need. And both pollucite hydrocarbons. Pollucite has hydrocarbons. Yeah, that's the same thing. Pollucite? Seems like there was one other thing here. Pollucite. Yeah. Those are the 3 kinds we have here. And there's nobody else in system. So we're just going to see how much we can grab before we get interrupted. Let's start with the Sperrylite, shall we? Orbit lock and mine. Alright, so Sperrylite. Let me get the information window back up here while we're looking at it. Sperrylite Evaporite Deposits, 10 units. Oh dear. Well, let's get the drones out. Hopefully we can tank whatever damage if we keep moving. Shield hardener going. I think if the drones can take out the frigates, we won't have too much to worry about from the battlecruiser. Anyway, 10 units per 100. If we're reprocessing at 50%, that's 5 units per 100. And we need 100 of them, I think is what Jay needs. So to get 100, 5 units per 100. We need 2,000 units. Commodore is hitting us, but we're holding steady, so it should be okay. I don't think these 2 little drones are going to take out the Commodore, but we'll let them have at it. This Athenor also happens to be a free port, so I think what we'll do is when we fill up, we'll just leave our stuff in there. Take the chance. Can probably always asset safety it back to low sec somewhere if we have to. Yeah, the shield's holding up just fine. Cube per, so we'll get 500 in the hold per trip. It's 4 trips. Drones back, we're almost full. All right. See if we can... We can't warp there, we're too close. Anything farther away?
Warp drive active.
Too close. Alright, we'll go there and back again. Did pre-mark that spot. There. Okay, that's easy enough. Back at it. We got more company here. Get the drones out again. We have a Hecate on scan. I expect him to be in any minute now. Ready to leave. Yep.
Warp drive active.
Cut lasers and are out of here. Come on, go, go, go. Uh-oh. We are out just in time. No, yes. Wave in chat. Gotta keep moving though. See if he tries to find us. Alright, he's left. So we'll head back. Take up where we left off.
Warp drive active.
Well, that was fun. Almost there. $500. Okay. Let's go to Perch.
Warp drive active.
2 loads. Open cargo deposit. In we go. And back to our rock for the 3rd time. $480. We're almost done. We'll pull the drones. 4 cargo loads. Except for that Hecate that tried to grab us. It's been pretty quiet. And away we go.
Warp drive active.
We brought that along just in case. Needed a little bit more speed to speed tank those. And in our mining hold, we have 500, so that's 2,000. Now let's see. Do we have reprocessing in here? We do at 72%. Evaporite Deposits, 144 total. So that makes it, well, we're going to reprocess it anyway. We were out there a little longer than we had to be, I think. Anyway, Evaporite Deposits. We can check that one off the list. And there they are. 100 Evaporite Deposits checked off. I'm Casparius. My hat's off to all the miners out there. I have to confess that I've never really understood the attraction of spinning around rocks for hours at a time. And I know that my little encounter with Stardog in his Hecate is probably something a lot of miners would be a little salty about. But I gotta say, that little break from rock spinning was the highlight of my evening. So if you're watching this, Stardog, thanks for taking a few minutes to combat scan me and make the attempt. If the venture didn't have innate warp scramble resists, you'd probably have yourself a little payload of Sperrylite. I also want to mention that next week's episode will be delayed. I have to do some traveling this week and won't be around to do my usual recording and editing. Rest assured, though, that Jane will be back to her regular schedule after that. Until then, I appreciate that of all the things you might have had on your plate today, you spent 20 minutes to play EVE Online with me. Thanks for watching.